Good morning, everyone. This is Penny Rumsey. Just wanted to share today about a life hack that has totally changed my life this last weekend. So we've been having a ton of family challenges and just going through a bunch of transition. I've done a bunch of shifting in the last couple months, and it's caused some strain in my family relationships and the way that I'm showing up and the way that I am being different and the way that those relationships are changing. So life is like a dance, you know, like I'm one person and they're another person. And we get into this habit of, I do this move and you do this move. And then when this person changes the rules of the game, this person's like, what's going on? I don't know this game. So when we have these family relationships and we've done some changing, there's other things that we need to do to shift in the other relationship and invite them to level up with us. So this is what I have figured out in the past week as I've been pondering and asking this question. So my life hack is 15 minutes that is going to totally change your life and your perspective and the way that you show up in those family relationships. So what I did was I learned, excuse me, that paper, I learned from Kirk Duncan, one of my heroes, about on a CD called Anchors Away. And on this CD, he shares the way, and I'm trying to make this as short as possible, he shares the way that you can go through, he calls it finishing the conversation. There's a story when he's going across the lake and he's dragging an anchor behind him and he's like, why can't this boat move forward? And so he figured out, obviously, it's the anchor that's drawing him back. And these feelings that we have in relationships where we are holding back words and things that we want to say, but we're not saying, don't say it to them, but this is a solution of a way to get it off of your heart in order to heal the relationship without damaging the relationship. So what he teaches is, one of the problems, I'm trying to figure out all my words. So in the problem in the relationship, what this is causing is that there's sometimes reactions that we're having, subconscious reactions because of this dance, the way that we do things. And it's causing us to react in a snap kind of way in the way that we see that person or the way that we're feeling about that person because of the things that we've been holding back in the emotional department. So this has really shifted for me a lot, the way that I see family members and the way that I show up for them. So this is what you do. This is what you do. Step one is choose one person that you want to heal a relationship with. In the CD, he goes through talking about a top 10 list. Just today, pick one person. Number two, invite them to sit down with you in a conversation in spirit, okay? This is not physically, this is just in your imagination, in your mind, that you are inviting them to come sit with you. Sitting in a car works really awesome. That's what I did. I did this with a few different family members, and in my imagination, I just invited them to come sit down with me. So the rule around this is that no other living person can hear anything that you say. You have to make sure you're absolutely alone. So that is very critical because we don't want this to damage any of those relationships. This is about healing your subconscious and the way that you see them. There's two sides of relationship. Your side that goes up to God and their side that goes up to God. And when you heal your side, it changes the subconscious pattern. Okay, so this isn't about a face-to-face conversation. This is about a spirit-to-spirit conversation. And you do that in your imagination. Okay, so step number two. I have my numbers written. The precursor is choose a person you're going to heal a relationship with, and I'm changing the step numbers. Number one, invite the person to sit beside you. And number two, after you've invited them to sit beside you, you say everything. There's things that you've been holding back in that relationship, things that you haven't said, things that you feel that you're like, this isn't something that I want to say to them, but it's something that you feel. So what you do is you invite them with spirit and you're saying it to them and getting it off of your heart. So you say everything. The reasons why you're feeling what you're feeling, the experiences that you've had, things that happened that you didn't like, why you didn't like it, all of those emotions, you just let it all out. You just express it and allow that to come out of your heart and your mind, so that you can get back to a clean slate. That's our goal. So whatever you're feeling, experiencing, and all those things that you've been holding back, you just let it all out. You say it, say everything. Okay, so after you're done with step number 2 of saying everything, step number 3, when you're finished, you say, I'm sorry for holding these emotions back. I'm sorry for the way that it's changed the way that I see you. I'm sorry for the damage that it's caused to our relationship, and the way that these emotions have come in between having you and me having a clean relationship of being open and honest. Because these emotions, like if we just imagine that everyone that we had a relationship could hear our thoughts, oh my goodness, how would that change a relationship, right? So my goal in my relationships is that my heart and my mind is so clean that if they could imagine what I was feeling and thinking, that it would be so golden. It would be beautiful, and we would have a beautiful connection so that I don't have those emotions coming in between me and them. So imagine that, that sorry step. So you're saying sorry for everything that's come between you. I think that's it. Sorry for holding. So whatever is on your heart, things that you need to apologize for. And then, like it says in a movie, you must say these words. I am sorry. Will you forgive me? Okay, those are the words that you must say. So you have to share everything. I'm going backwards. Hold on one second. Share what you want and how you want things to go better. Oh, sorry. Go back half a step. At the end of step number 3, after you say that you're sorry for what is getting in the way, you share the good part. Okay, so that's all the negative stuff, all the things that you didn't like, things that you didn't want to have happen, and all those yuckies. Then you shift it to the good side. What do you want to have happen? How do you want things to go better? What do you need from them? And how are you going to choose to be different in that relationship? Make some personal commitments. Make some, I'm going to decide today. I choose today to do this differently. I choose this. So make some commitments to yourself and to God, and tell him how you're going to show up differently in that relationship. Okay, so that's step 3.5. Okay, so step 4 is saying these words. Will you forgive me? Will you forgive me? So after you say that, just pause, and in your imagination, you can choose to imagine them saying, yes, that they forgive you. And I just remembered, I'm so sorry, I just remembered the precursor to step number 1. Okay, so go back. Step number 0 is asking permission. Can I share some things with you? Can I share with you? Okay, I'm gonna review this. Oh, hold on, I gotta make a note. Permission. I'm gonna get this. Okay, so so after step number 4, you say, I'm sorry. And then step number 5 is you say a prayer to your powerful being that you love and you want to be connected with, and ask him to forgive you for holding these negative emotions inside of you, for the way that it's damaged your relationship, and ask him to help you heal that relationship. I have seen so much the shift that has happened, and I can't explain it. It's totally subconscious. It's like this voodoo magic, but really it's faith. It's faith because I am getting clean in the relationship. I'm seeing the relationship differently. I'm reacting to the person differently. Seriously, I've had such a shift just in the past few days after doing this. Did I say the name of the CD? This is in Anchors Away from Kirk Duncan. It's the name of a CD. One of my heroes, totally, absolutely awesome. You can go to his CD and get the full story in the way that he tells it, in the really good way. Okay, so just to review, I'm gonna get these steps really good. Okay, so number 1, think of the person that you need to invite to heal a relationship. Who are you having contention with? Where's that stress, those negative emotional reactions? Okay, number 2, ask them permission to share with them. Or should number 2 be invite them to sit down? Okay, number 2, ask them to sit down with you. And number 3, ask their permission. We're gonna get this. And then keeping the rule that no other person is able to hear the conversation. Number 4, say everything. And I know I'm changing the numbers, but we're gonna just however you need to see the numbers. Number 4, say everything. Number 5, when you're finished, say you're sorry. Say you're sorry for holding the negative. Focus on the negative. I'm sorry for this. And what I do want to happen with this, make some commitments. This is the bad, this is the old story. Draw the line. Today is your line. Make that decision. This is what I do want to happen. That's the old story you created, and this is the new story that you're going to create. Make some commitments to creating that new story. Is that number 5? Okay. And number 6, you say the words, I'm sorry, will you forgive me? And number 7, you say a prayer and you ask God to help you heal that relationship moving forward. So that is my life hack for you today. It's way longer than what I planned, but hopefully it is helpful for you. I invite you to come and check out my business page, Mentoring Millions. I'm sharing a few different posts on there every single day to help you increase the strength of your relationship, increase your belief in yourself. I want you to transform. I want you to get your relationships clean. I want you to feel awesome in your mind and your heart. I want you to know who you are and why you're here and what you're born to do. So come and join me. I would love to connect with you. Send me a personal message if there's something that you got out of this. I would love to hear from you. Have a great day. Bye.